We're always on the move in life. I'm playing golf and I'm traveling now. It's summertime and it's hard to make those doctor's appointments because you're like, I don't know, who do I go to? I need a recommendation. And I'm telling you, ZocDoc gets it done easily. When we moved into a new neighborhood after traveling all year, it was hard to find a new doctor, but thanks to ZocDoc, made it simple. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment, all right? Stop putting off the doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/nobadlies to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc, ZocDoc.com/nobadlies. ZocDoc.com/nobadlies. No Bad Lies. Hey, welcome back to No Bad Lies. Here we are in Westchester, PA with the king of Westchester golf himself, Steve Gerben, my man. We played this morning. We played great. The boys shot 74. Have you ever shot 74?
No, not even close. But I mean, it was, we had white tees.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them all this.
We had white tees.
It doesn't matter.
And there was like 2 holes that were under, so we got to play, very forward. But 74.
Why are you doing that?
Because I never, because it's like, I don't want to take credit. I don't want everybody
take credit where credit is due. He took legitimate drops when he had to go OB, right? You took the strokes.
Yeah.
You don't, no pickups. You putted everything out, which I heard Shane made fun of you. And he told me, he's like, dude, Gerben's going to put out everything. He's going to play everything to the rules. And everything.
I'm a rule guy. Yeah.
He's a rule guy. I knew when I showed up, I said, will he be tucked in, prim and proper with the belt looking sharp? He is. The kid is always looking sharp.
Well, okay,
go ahead.
Can I cut you off?
Yeah, go ahead.
The thing I don't get is like you'll play with people that are like, I don't care about my score, but then they won't play by the rules.
That's right.
Which is a very it's like, well, if you don't care, then just take all the strokes.
That's exactly right. You're a rule dog. I get it.
Yeah.
You're a rule follower.
Then you know what you do. I don't know. That's just the game.
Have you ever been arrested? Did you ever do anything wrong when you were young?
I've never been arrested. I had one instance where I didn't know that the person was a cop that was talking to me, and then I got a ticket.
You got a ticket.
Yeah.
You're a bad boy. All right, here we are at Radley Run in Westchester, PA, with the king of Westchester golf himself, and we're going to play a couple of holes here at Radley Run to end our day. This is 17. There is no driver on this. You're up first. You got to hit just an iron, just a flush little iron, and he's a lucky lefty, by the way. What's going through your head, swing thought-wise?
Just nerves right now. I've never played golf on camera. I'm worried I'm going to pass out in the sun.
You're not going to pass out in the sun. You reapplied sunscreen 6 times, I counted. And you did your knees like 4 times.
Just the heat. It's
you did your knees a lot.
All right, hold on. I can't yell. Okay, we're fine.
We're fine, baby. Smooth!
It's not smooth. That was terrifying.
Right down the middle.
Yeah, it's very thin.
So what are we talking, by the way, Gerbs, is that a glove in your back pocket? In your back left pocket, you have an extra glove?
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
You keep an extra glove, huh?
Well, I have 2. I just brought an extra one.
What's the extra glove for?
Accidental extra gloving.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
You didn't mean, it wasn't deliberate.
No. And I have no idea where that went because I have terrible vision.
Pretty straight, right down the middle. Can't get much better than that, Gerbs.
Awesome.
Let's walk, baby.
Let's walk.
We're in your home. I came down to you. I drove all the way to you because I care about you that much. And you made time for me early this morning. You were at the WWE yesterday, premiering your face on camera.
That's right.
You want to tell that story?
Oh, sure. So, it just is what it is. I'm very uncomfortable in large arenas because of, should I go into the...
Go into details, dude.
So, what I have is, I have arthritis, but it's technically called Blau syndrome because it also affects my eyes.
This is what he pitches to girls on the first date, by the way, just so you guys know. This is always the intro.
And so it's uveitis is the eye disease. So I had surgeries as a child, and I hated general anesthesia, which was, I feel bad. Should I address the cameras or you?
Yeah, talk to the camera.
Okay, and I felt bad.
No, talk to me.
Okay.
Jesus
So
Christ. Split the difference, do both.
I had surgeries as a child, and the general anesthesia is very uncomfortable. And so when I get in a big open space, it's that same sense of you hear distant talking, and so my body's like, well, you're going out. And
anxiety
then anxiety kicks in. I start to panic. So I had told her, I was like, I really don't want to go. No, nothing against the WWE.
Right.
but you know, it is what it is. And then they said, well, you know, you should go. So I went, and McKeever, our director, and you know, my friend of 20 years, came with us. And the noise walking into that arena, I mean, I Looney Tunes it. I actually did like my Jewish grandmother, she would do this thing because our guide was taking us in, and then Cena, I guess, came out on stage. There was this like huge noise, and I was like, I called him back, and I was like, no, what the fuck was that? Can I curse?
No.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I was like, what? Okay.
Yes. This is the internet. You can do whatever you want. Have you seen the internet before? There's Japanese midgets putting stuff in their butt parallel to this same video.
Yeah.
You can do anything you want.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. So I said, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And he said, that's John Cena. He's bad now. And you know, but anyway, so I was like, well, I can't just go down there. I need to get a beer. So we get a beer, and then we go down. We got like 10 minutes left, and I like full blown panic. And I'm telling John, like, I have a heart attack. I start like prairie dogging, looking for the exit. He's like, you're fine, just hang in there. And then
You're doing this? You're checking the pulse?
Well, so yeah, I was checking the pulse.
I've done that too, stoned, when you're like at a party, like, dude, does anybody know I'm doing this? It's like
Right.
Everyone's looking at you like, what are you doing, man?
And so, hey, then they get the cameras on, and I was like trying to chug a beer, but also trying not to die. But at that point, once that was over, that's like 2 pretty sizable beers in me.
Yeah.
In like a short time, and I
Yeah.
started to feel like very good. And then it just became like an unbelievably fun time.
Yeah, they were just hanging out.
And it was a fun.
But
I was
they
like
have you on
their-
camera saying, I think I'm going to have a heart attack.
So then, yeah, our executive at Netflix, Amanda, was like dying laughing because they were interviewing, they were talking. You could see Nikki and I in the background. And you can literally read the lips
Going,
of him going,
not.
"You're not having a heart attack," and I say, "I am," and then I check my pulse, and then I'm not, and yeah,
You're not.
No.
And you're fine.
and it was really fun.
Yeah, it looked awesome.
Have you ever been to one?
No.
Wait, quick, why are we here?
We're here because your ball is right there, isn't it?
Oh Jesus, okay. I thinned it. I'm there. You know, it's like the camera. It's
Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it as. All right, let's see you hit this. We're not going to give you any bad lies on this. We're going to play this out because there's a group behind us.
okay.
So let's
Oh,
just
shit.
play this out. You're fine.
Uh,
They know we're here. So what does it say on your little reader?
My gizmo says 157, so we're gonna hit an 8 iron. It's
8 iron.
All right. This right off the toe in the water. It's in the tree.
Stay. You're fine.
Okay.
You're shy.
Great.
You're shy.
That's right.
All right, so listen, on No Bad Lies, usually I give you a couple of bad lies. We might do that on 18.
Okay.
But for now, I want you to tell me a time where life gave you a bad lie. When were you given kind of a bad lie? And how'd you get out of it? How did life deal you a bad hand and you thought, well, I need to overcome this? Have you had something like that?
Sure. I mean, the way I got out of it is friends.
Yeah.
You know, with the entertainment business, the reason I'm in Westchester is because I quit, and I was just going to come back and like work for my brother. Who I was doing paralegal with Gerben Law Firm, my brother.
Gerben Law Firm, plug Gerben Law Firm. By the way, cut to Gerben Law Firm commercial real fast if we could.
And then Shane, you know, well, like John McKeever, who like would constantly put me in stuff.
Yeah.
People would say he's not going to be in this, and then I don't want to name names, but then he would say,
No,
I'm
you
not-
should name names.
No, no,
Call
no.
them out.
And
No,
then he-
dump on them right now on the show.
I refuse. But
Who said you're not going to be shit? Who said it?
I'm not saying.
Okay.
But he would then refuse the project, and then they'd say okay, and then I was in, and then Shane. You know,
Shane changed the game.
Yep.
But we have a lot of mutual friends, man. This is great that we got to link up today because between, you know, Gilly is a good buddy, but my closest of the crew that I know the most is Chris O'Connor.
Yep.
One of the greatest men that's ever walked the earth, who's also on tires. We'll put up a picture of him right now so you can see it. He looks like a real dirty little scrub, but I really like it.
Yeah.
I like his little nasty look right now. Shaggy, long hair. He looks like a bad boy.
He
But
looks
we know he's a good boy, don't we?
And I saw him in Italy in a suit,
Yeah.
and he looked incredible.
He looked incredible. Let's not get too gay. All right, what's the yardage on this?
You have, well, this is telling me 169, but I don't.
That's impossible.
So we don't know.
Okay.
From here I had like 145 when we were.
That's not 140.
Yeah, probably 129.
Thank you, Nick. 145. Jesus, Gerb.
No, that's pretty.
Nah, that's too far to the right. It's short, too. Way short. It'd be nice to have a measurement. We should have brought a gun. We screwed up.
Andrew is such a good golfer, by the way. I don't know if like anybody knows. Like,
No.
If you don't get to like see him actually play, but he can get out of terrible lies.
Terrible lies. The show is No Bad Lies for a reason. I always had good soft hands. When did you start golfing? Like I learned when I was young how to kind of control my tempo. It's changed over the years during my anger spikes, you know what I mean? When I'm
Right.
going through something. But like, when did you start golf?
So my senior year of high school, that was
You became obsessed. you said.
obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was like the Tiger Phil. So you'll see the putter that I use is like Phil from that era.
It's hilarious.
And then I couldn't, like I went to city schools after that, so I couldn't play. So I picked it back up about 3 years ago and have been just, pretty obsessed.
Right.
Annoyingly so to some
Yeah.
people.
A lot of people are making fun of you for it in your group, but you know what?
Yeah.
You're the one with a long future in something they're not, right? And it's only going to help you. You said you've made a lot of new friends and connections. Like life has been better with golf.
Oh, 100%.
And he said to me he's going to drop all his old friends. He goes, Shane and those guys are out. My golf buds are in. I don't need those other guys.
Obviously, did not say that.
That's what he said, and that's just what I'm saying what you said. So it's now the cameras are on, you're weird about it, but you know that's the truth.
Yeah.
All
Hey
right.
guys, watch out, there's water.
Yeah, where did that ball go?
It's probably in the water.
No, I think he was just shy. Didn't it bounce just shy? Am I crazy to think it bounced shy?
Is this...
All right, Gerbs, come here though. Is it down there?
I don't know.
No, is that a ball?
Probably not. Yeah, it's me.
Grab it. Grab
Okay.
it. We're gonna pretend like it's up here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give you a testy lie. So this just stayed in. Let's just pretend this just stayed in, right on the line.
Okay.
And this is a little bit tough. That's not a tough lie, but it's a tough stance.
Sure.
But I believe in the Gerbs. I believe you can do it. So let's see how you do this. The lucky lefty, lucky Luciano, huh? Now, what do you got there? 56?
I have a 60 because we're a little downhill.
Great.
So we're going to match the shoulders to the slope.
Match the shoulders to slope. He does talk through this. He does this all day.
And I have no idea.
We love it. Kick left, go left.
Because that might get a roll down the hill, too.
No, that looks good, buddy. Ooh, that looks good. Put it to like 5 feet.
Yeah.
You're showing off.
All right.
What's the name of your cat on your ball marker, by the way?
Her name is May.
Is she alive?
She is alive.
No, that's not. It looks like a memorial. It looks like she's dead. It's like a dead
I knew
cat
it
ball
was
marker.
stupid.
No, it's
And
not stupid.
I
Here,
told
take
my
it off.
girlfriend,
Let me
and
see.
she was like, it's cool.
It's not stupid, but it is hilarious. It's not stupid, but it's very funny. There's little May. There's our little sweet, beautiful
Just
May.
sent Shane's blood pressure.
This
to
is
the
May.
roof.
Meow.
All right.
We love May. Say, I
Well,
love you, May.
I love you, May.
Say, give me kiss the camera. Go
Absolutely.
kisses to May.
Is that what I say to
So
her?
kisses, May. What do you say to your cat?
I go, who's such a good girl?
Who's such a good girl? Why, Gillis
That-
gives you
that
shit
sounded
about the cat?
disgusting.
He hates the cat?
No, he would hate that I have a cat ball marker.
Well, this is gonna go on.
What else am I supposed to put on a ball marker?
You don't need, I don't put anything on mine. I just have ball markers. I think it's cute that you did that. But was it a gift or did you do it?
So,
Oh, boy.
nice lie here, Andrew.
Oh boy, so you did it.
Yeah, I did it.
Get over here. Come here. Don't walk away from me.
Well, I'm
You're
gonna
not
go
my
mark
dad.
ball.
You're not my dad. You don't get to walk away from me. By the way, you did it. You've been playing such good golf. I'm going to attribute some of this good golf to me.
Oh, so that is very true. Like, obviously, what you saw in the first two shots did not occur when we were playing. Do you not have any animals?
I have a dog. I love my dog.
What's
but
the dog's
I don't
name?
have her on a ball marker.
Why not?
You know, that's a good question. Go left and go in. Go left and go in. Ayo. I don't have my dog on anything.
Yeah.
And it's only because, you know, she used to be on the background of my phone. How about that?
That's good.
It was on the background of my phone. Let's putt these out and get out of this group's way behind us.
Oh boy.
It's fine. We're fine because they're ending on this hole.
Oh, great.
They're waiting for us though. So we'll do it quickly.
So
Let's actually putt at the same time.
let's do it. And we know that this is breaking hard to our left.
This is going this way. And so you're a lefty, I'm a righty. So we'll see if we can do it at the exact same time. You set up, tell me when you're,
Oh, I already putted. Well, I was in the zone. All right,
let's go to the next hole.
let's do it.
What are you doing to me? You trying to mess up my show?
I'm here to tell you about Mando. Mando is incredible. Clinical strength, sweat control. We're all sweaty and stinky on the golf course all day today. You be stankin', but not me because I have Mando. It's the deodorant that's been re-engineered to stop odor before it starts. It doesn't just mask odor, it actually prevents it. It's 100% of study participants experience all-day odor protection. I'm one of them. Premium ingredients. Unlike other deodorants that are loaded with chemicals, no thank you. Mando uses only premium ingredients like gentle mandelic acid to keep you fresh and dry. It's got double protection, tackles both odor and sweat. You don't want to be stinky and sweaty. It's a double combination that's going to knock you down. And your entire friendship group is going to make fun of you. They're going to call you stinky sweaty. You know, they're going to call you, smelly wet guy. You're the smelly wet guy? That's disgusting. And you got to try Mando. They're incredible. All of their products across the board are actually phenomenal. I've been using them for a little while now. And that Deodorant Plus Sweat Control Solid Stick is my go-to to stay dry when I'm out on the course with my friends and not be smelly when I get back in the clubhouse. Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping as a special offer for our listeners. New customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code that equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code NOBADLIES, you know the show, at shopmando.com. That's SHOPMANDO.com. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Mando's got you covered with Deodorant Plus Sweat Control. Say goodbye to sweat stains and hello to long-lasting freshness.
All right, so here, this is a long par 4.
That's right.
This is so different. It plays way different from this angle, right? We played on the other angle earlier today. And you just got to, I guess you got to carry it, I think, in the gap between the trees and that little sandbox.
Okay.
Tempo and loose. Tempo and loose. Can you get much better than that? Right down the middle of the fairway? Yep. What else do you want, buddy? Gerbs, come stand behind me.
Okay.
Just because I like you near. You know? I want you nearby. Tempo and loose, and you did it really good. Have you been able to play with anybody like famous that you've always wanted to play with? Have you ever played?
You're my first fan guy.
Me?
Yeah.
That's a bummer. So many more famous, cool people out there.
But I do have like friends at this.
Does McKeever golf?
He does, but he's like.
Shane hates golf.
Shane hates it.
O'Connor just started golfing.
O'Connor has, yeah.
And by the way, all these names I'm naming, and for those of you, you obviously everybody knows, but congratulations on the second season of Tires. It will get another season because it's so good. It's so funny, man. Such a good show.
Thank you very much. Yard. That's great.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It moved a little bit to the right, but we should be okay up there.
Andrew hits the ball 300 yards.
I do sometimes. I do.
It's
well,
crazy.
Andrew and Richard both know are the dogs that are behind the camera working hard. The men of this job, not the losers playing golf like us. These guys saw me hit a 322 with Graham McDowell. Facts are facts are facts.
That's awesome.
With a pro golfer, I was so nervous. Every time I play with those guys, I get so nervous that I'm going to look like a moron.
Yeah.
And so I just I get in my head so deep. That's why I play so much better with friends. Like, we're new friends, but what's interesting is the moment that I saw you in the parking lot, and it's like, I feel like we've known each other.
I know. Well, it's because you started taking O'Connor on the road.
Yeah, me and Chris went on the road together. We met in Indianapolis.
He is like the guy that is just there for you. And he'll be like, if you're having a problem emotionally,
Yeah.
he'll be like, tell me everything.
Yeah, he wants to know. He wants to help.
He wants to help. And then he'll like reframe what you're feeling in a way that's just like that perfectly articulates it
Yeah.
and slays the beast for doing that. So when you started taking him on the road, I've told you, I was like, I immediately loved you. Because it's like, there's, Shane doing his thing, but just for somebody else to come in and help Chris out too. It was just like.
Well, I wanted him to fly, and he's become a member of my family. My whole family knows him and loves him.
Yeah.
When you get into my world, you're in my world. Like, you come visit in Chicago, that's it. Once you're in with us, you're in.
Right.
That's how Chicago people operate. If you're in the family, buddy, you're in the family for life. You become like a staple. And also, my family's huge. We're Irish Catholics. My mom's one of 10 kids. I got 1,000 cousins, 48 uncles. You know what I mean? It's like, So once you get in, someone's going to come hang out with you. Like, if you're in Chicago and you don't check in, that's what gangsters say.
Okay.
You check in, you got to check in. You check in with our family. If I catch you in Chicago without talking to someone in my family, it's going to be a bad day. Do you understand?
I understand.
Do you understand?
It's loud and clear.
This is like Everest. Have you seen these videos now on YouTube of people hiking Everest and then they just videotape the dead bodies you see on the side?
They're definitely like.
It's gross.
Yeah.
I can't stop watching it. But also, why would you do something like that? Like, have you done dumb shit like that? Skydived and bungee jumped and life-threatening shit?
Absolutely not.
No.
I mean, I do mountain bike, but very like, I won't go over jumps. And And
Dude, he's like, I do mountain bikes, not on mountains. I do mountain bikes on flat ground only.
I mountain bike in an area that's like very tame, and I still wear like full face and a bunch of gear. So I've had like multiple people stop me and they go, "Where's the jump line?"
Where is the jump line? You're like, buddy,
there's
I'm on
no-
the flat run.
I said, "There's no jump line. I'm just terrible. I fall all the time."
I want to see you. Will you send me a photo of you in full gear?
Yeah.
You got the helmet, the pads. Are you wearing the bike shorts?
No, I wear those if I road bike. So I do go. Again, this is like Shane's blood boiling right now if he made it this far, but he knows about the bike shorts. Hates it. Whatever. It's got pads, you know? It's like I get to do it. I get to live my life.
Dude, I think it's great. I think you just want to live your life. I'm not hating on you. I'm happy that you're feeling free. A lot of guys would be embarrassed about it, you know? Not you. You grew up
Trying to see my ball.
I don't know where
this
it
is where
is.
I start to try and.
Well, I think everything kicks to
there's
the
one.
right. Yeah, I think we're both to the right. You grew up here with a good, healthy family. Parents are still together.
That's right.
How many brothers? 2?
I have one older brother.
One older brother.
And he's, you
And
know.
you were working with him before you got on tires. You were day jobbing it
Yes.
with him. And how happy and proud are those guys of what you've
They're
accomplished?
so happy and so proud. And like what they've done for me is incredible. And that's also what like, just, you know, I mean, he's my brother, but when you have like Shane and McKeever, what they've done in the same, you know, it's just like friends
It's
like
unbelievable.
that act like family.
Yeah.
You're like, Jesus.
But that's the best part is that we kind of get, when you really start to like create a career with your friends, it is like this, it is a family. Those guys are like your brothers,
Yeah.
you know? I think it's amazing. And honestly, I'm a little jealous that I haven't been on any episodes. I'm not going to lie.
Well,
Haven't said it to Shane, haven't said it to anybody, but I'm saying it now. How am I not on tires? Everybody else is on tires, but no, Santino, the guy who actually acts, not on tires. Hit your ball. I'm going home.
We'll find
Good luck.
something. All right. 351 to the hole. So
That's
obviously not
impossible.
true.
You don't have 351 to the hole.
Let's see. I got to be on the wrong holes, obviously.
That
yeah,
doesn't even make sense.
I'm on the first hole. That'll do it.
Yeah, we're on-
218.
218 uphill into the fan.
Okay. and
It's
the
wind in the
flag is
face.
where?
It's wind in the face. Into the fan meaning there's wind in the face. That's a golf term.
Do you see the flag? Is it like?
Yeah. It's the red one. If you're looking at the clubhouse, it's the fourth pillar.
Okay.
It's in line with it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, my ball's.
Yeah, he's right there. Let me coach you guys through this. I'm going to coach you through this.
Okay.
Here's what we did last time. You can actually, you want relief?
No.
No relief. So you can take this out, just so you're not brudging up against it. Legally, you can do this.
Okay.
I don't even know if that's true. That is perfect. That's exactly where I said. Now get a good kick right. Get a good kick right. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up,
Probably
get
a
up.
little short. I kind of.
Yeah, but that's still really
Yeah.
good. 218 is what that says, huh?
That's what it says.
God, it plays long. It feels like it plays long because it's uphill. That's too much cut.
Lost it. Where'd she end up?
Imagine I just hold that pose for another like 5 minutes. It's just to the right. It's just on that right side of that green.
Okay.
So look,
Oh, thanks, man.
I don't even think you told me what bad lie did life give you. What's the bad lie that life gave you?
I would say probably the disease.
The disease.
Yeah.
That was a bad lie.
Yeah.
But you've made it out okay.
Yeah.
You haven't had a lot of other hiccups in life.
No.
You know,
No.
you're still a young man, and you're just in a burgeoning career. When you said you gave up, when you said you quit the business,
Yeah.
were you just trying to act, or were you doing stand up? Were you doing sketch?
Yeah, I tried to do like a little everything, like sketch. I tried to do like educational comedy. It was just like a
Educational comedy?
Yeah.
What is that?
I tried to do educational comedy. Like I'd learn about a subject and then give like a comedy talk about it. That's how I make Chris O'Connor.
Wait,
like,
what does that mean? What would you learn? Give me an example of
well, what I
comedy.
learned out of the entire thing
Yeah,
was that I don't know anything.
right.
And it's very hard to have an educated opinion.
Give me one thing you learned educationally that you were teaching through comedy. Give it to me.
I mean, honestly, I mean, it's probably not, but one was like Saudi Arabia. So maybe
What?
there's a whole talk online.
You're doing comedy about Saudi Arabia?
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so then from there, like working on sketches, that's how I met Chris.
Yeah.
And then I'd always like...
In Philly?
Right.
Drexel?
Not at Drexel, just like in Philly.
In and around the comedy scene?
Yeah.
Right.
And he would help me with those talks. He would like literally read stuff.
That does sound like something O'Connor would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we started making sketches, and I had always wanted to do something like tires because I grew up, you know, in the business.
Right.
And
When you say in the business, clarify.
the auto repair business.
Yeah,
My
your dad.
Yeah.
Right. For
He
people that
actually
don't know.
owned-
Right.
He had a chain of shops called Valley Forge Auto.
And you have them on your golf balls.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you have Valley Forge golf balls, which I think is incredible.
So his life is very surreal because that company he basically had to sell. It was like going under.
Oh, so does it still exist somewhere?
No.
No.
Now he has a new one, Tires Etc. But he,
Tires, etc.
Yeah, that's
much-
like right where we film.
At Tires, etc.
Yeah, right next door. Shane like paid to have an entire set built as a replica.
Wow.
Again, like
tires.
that's something that, you know, I've talked about this on different podcasts, but you never know who's not going to hear it for the first time. But like Shane put all his money and with a loan against future stand-up income to make that first season,
Yeah.
and on you know, against the advice of like everybody, because he made me a co-star.
And what do they know?
Well,
Turns out, what the fuck do they know? What do you guys know? You don't know shit. Gerben's a star. Gerben
Anyway.
is a star.
so it's very surreal for my dad to go like to the beach, and there will be like a store with Valley Forge Auto shirts. And
That's
it's
so
like, what
cool.
world am I living in?
Don't you think it's amazing?
It's awesome.
Your dad's that. I would be so proud. I mean, look, that is the dream of
Yeah.
your kid to like live out what they really want to do. My dad was always supportive because he hated his job.
What did he do?
He was in aftermarket automotive sales. He worked for the first job. He worked for Turtle Wax.
Okay.
Remember Turtle Wax?
Sure.
And we've said pretty vehemently on this show and across all platforms, I say fuck Turtle Wax. I fired my dad unjustly, and I did tell my dad, if you'd like me to go throw a rock through their window at any point, I'm down. I've been arrested a few times. Like, I'll go back. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
I'll go see the boys. You know.
Let him know.
Yeah. So he was in that world and was always like, you know, he loved pieces of it, but he was like, you should go do anything that you really want to do. Do what you really want to do. And I think that's kind of the dream, and we get to do it.
Yeah.
And thanks to the people that make it a reality, and thanks to fucking people like Shane and people like you who are like, we're gonna do it anyway, even when people are like, shouldn't do that, it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's crazy.
Say I'm a star, by the way. You are. Say it. Say I'm a star.
You
say
would
I'm
have
Steve
to
Gerben
beat me
and I'm a star.
unconscious.
Say I'm
There's
Steve Gerben and I'm a star.
Literally no way that I say that.
Say it right now.
I will never be clipped like that.
And we'll take it out. Just say it for fun. Say it to
Absolutely
me.
not.
Say it just to me.
You can absolutely forget it.
All right, let's see this putt. By the way, we're both good. I'm just on the right side of the green there. You're on the left.
Is this me?
That's you, baby
Oh,
boy. You
perfect.
rolled up because I
So
gave
this
you
is-
a perfect shot.
Exactly. This
Like-
was the type of coaching that happened today.
I was coaching the boy, and it was perfect. Everything I said, he did. He followed through.
So what are we like here?
Let me see. Let's take a look. Let Coach take a look. Man, you know what's crazy?
I can get you a shot. Here, let me place a level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get you a chip that would land right about here, if you want.
You don't want to putt it?
I'm
Yeah.
happy to putt it, but I can also give you something like this.
So I think if you can get a chip that's landing right here, you're in better shape.
Okay.
Right here. Just
Okay.
a little something, something. Now here's the problem. That's a downhill lie, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, but if you're good with a 60, if you can pick it clean, then you're fine.
No, because I'd be hitting a 56 and I might get a little too much bounce.
Wait,
on
you
it.
can't hit a 60 from there? Try.
I could try.
Yeah, just try it. Yeah, try.
All right.
Nice and smooth, and don't decel. No decel. That's the problem, is the decel. But you want to be right at that little aiming point that I had, and you'll be good. No decel. Yeah, all the way through. Go weight shift, back foot, front foot. Back and then forward.
Nope, too much.
Sit, sit, sit. It's not bad, though.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
I panicked.
Can I try with a lefty club?
Please.
I just want to try once with a lefty club. Because this seems
I want that shot back so bad.
like a nightmare. I can't do, I've never done this. Oh, wow. This is so weird. Oh, feels so wrong in my hands.
Better than me.
Yeah, it is better than yours, but that's still not good. Still not a good move. All right, let me see if I can make my putt from off the green. How about this? You read my putt now.
Okay.
I've been reading your shit all day. I think you should read my putt for the first time. By the way, you played phenomenal golf, and it was such a pleasure to play with you today. It was unbelievable, and I knew it was going to be like this. I said, we're going to have a great time. He's going to play great golf. He's going to be a sweet boy.
I was so excited that you asked me. I got the text, and I was like, yes. And I went in, I told my girlfriend, I was like, Andrew Santino just texted me. Because it's exciting.
You want to know what happened when I told my wife we were playing?
What's that?
She goes, who cares? No, she said she loves you.
She
loves you.
I mean, I'm up here.
So you're up that high, and what's the speed?
Like here.
You think it's uphill? You think it dies there?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get it.
So there, but go beyond the hole.
Yeah.
Look, I'm up against the brush too.
How do you feel about this?
Right where you're standing? Yeah?
Yeah. Well, you did.
I went
great.
right where you're standing.
Yes.
So were you wrong? All right, finish yours out. I think I am gonna still make that. That's another par for me on this hole. You got this. Stop. Try it again. Because that looked good.
I like the pace.
The stroke was great. But where are you aiming?
I was trying to aim right at it.
I think it's right here.
Okay.
Just because you're on an uphill. So just go where my putter is.
That's crazy, Andrew.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Pretty good coach.
That was
My man,
awesome, bro.
I love you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you doing no bad lies today. We played, I guess we played 20 holes, but we could play 100 more.
So much fun.
It's the best, dude.
And Andrew's the type of guy that, we talked about this, we both like it, that rooting for the other person.
Oh, I root for the other guy. That's kind of my golf. I know that's not a common thing. A lot of people but we didn't play for any money today or it was just for fun. And that's when you play the best golf, when you're just goofing. Yeah. A lot of times guys want to bet. Sometimes just go play with a buddy. I mean, we made one little bet, but I'm not going to tell them on camera what it is. But we got to go back to your apartment to do that.
Oh, okay. We did not make a bet.
Okay, you don't want to tell them? Is that?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Just say
there's nothing to tell.
Just say it.
There's nothing to say.
Gerben, come on. We got close today.
Thanks for watching No Bad Lies with Andrew Santino and me, Steve Gerben, as a guest.
That's right. We're out. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.
No Bad Lies. I just want everybody at home to see Steve's truck. Humble man. He's on Netflix now. He's got a second season of Tires. Going to be on a third. He's not driving something super fancy and ostentatious. He's got a humble pickup truck. But I said, what is this thing on the back? Tell him what it is. What is that, bud?
It's from a mountain bike. Yeah, I mountain bike. I do.
I know you do, dude. It's great. I just think it's funny that you leave it on there. It's just what? That's where what goes there? The tire?
No, you sling the bike over and the front hangs off. And then you strap it.
Why don't you just put it in the bed and lay it sideways?
Because, it's like any sporting activity. You got to get trinkets and,
So this is just to show off?
It's not to show off.
This is show off. Look at my mountain bike in the back of my truck.
It's not to show off.
But you have plenty of length to lay it in the physical bed. You have a bed of a truck, so you're not even using the whole bed. You just let it hang off. Give me the reasoning.
I'm giving you the reasoning right now, which is I don't think you want your mountain bike, which is expensive, to be just on its side. I'm sure it's actually fine, but you kind of hang it off the back because that's what everybody does. And it gives you a reason to buy something.
Right, this is just it's a knick-knack.
Yeah.
What are these braces on the side? Is that for the mountain bike as well?
Those are for the road bikes. Because my girlfriend and I will go by, so you put them in there, you strap them in.
Yeah, dude, I get it.
This is a great area, Valley Forge Park. We're talking about the revolution. Bike through Valley Forge Park. Come to Valley Forge.